Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Broken Roads with me, Dawn. Let's head to Kalgoorlie. So Ella, Med, Sean, and I'm thanking Adam. As he said, the further east you go, the more powerful your magic becomes. And he is our party's magician. The DJ has one ability. Alright, well hang tight. Nothing to it. I do wish they developed the combat a little more. A couple small things I'd like to see added. Like be able to target enemies using the portraits at the top. And sometimes it's hard to target enemies because they're overlapping. Or your character's in the way, or there's cover in the way. And that can be circumvented by being able to select their portraits at the top. I'll just scoot past Kalgoorlie real quick and check up here. Just some combat wombats. Like right here, it's hard to target this guy. Find just the right pixel. We had it a second ago. There it is. Oh. Son of a gun. Maybe I didn't. Alright, we'll go for this guy instead. I haven't checked in a while is our moral compass. I doubt it's changed. What does +2 band mean? At the bottom, hidden. Magic abilities to support the weakest ally, including self, or cast at +2 band. At +2 enhanced or +2 range? Yeah, I don't suspect that's going to change very much. I usually take the most benevolent options. That's what I do in the real world, so no reason not to here. I hear you lot helped one of the measures get back to us. You get nothing but a warm welcome from the people of Kalgoorlie. Thank you again for your help. She bows to you. Entrance to Kalgoorlie is permitted only for citizens, or people who can prove they have the ability to contribute significantly to the city. Hey, how many newtons does it take to break a human sternum? 4,000. Her eyes glint with a challenge. Ask me a hard one next time. But what can you tell me about the city? It's clean, bright, real beds and honest-to-goodness wooden flooring. Almost makes you forget not everywhere is quite as flash. Drive straight to the Outback behind you. Each patrol reminds me I ought to be grateful I get to call it home. She shrugs. Then I get stuck on gate duty again, talking to yabos who want to know what the city's like. That makes me wish I was out there clawing dingo meat off a carcass with my bare hands, so I have the energy to make it back alone after my squad got taken out by raiders. So it's like that. You ate raw dingo meat. It's not the worst thing I've ever eaten. I hear sniggers from behind her. Or the worst thing you've had in your mouth. That's Julianne. Or Jordan. She barely turns her head to shout at someone out of sight. Oi, rack off, Jordan. Try to add a bit of nuance to your comedy routine, you vulture. She shakes her head. Bloody J-Cresh. What's a J-Cresh? Someone who's been hit in the head a few too many times and forgot how to think straight. Bunch of spoiled jerks. Not surprised most of them ended up as Wakefields. Alright, so Wakefields aren't a last name. Oh, that's right, Kalgoorlie. Their last names are their profession, not their actual name. Just like Scott Measure, he measures things, right? Wakefields wakes the fields? They go around, I guess, as representatives of Kalgoorlie to try and annex other settlements? You mean like James Wakefield? He sees your expression and leans back. Yeah, look. I don't know what he did to you, and I don't want to know. But if you're after revenge, you're gonna want to sharpen your shiv. If you get one shot, you'll be lucky as. After that, run. Who's in charge? I'd like to speak with the city leaders. I'll be sure to rush a courier to let them know. In the meantime, you're not getting in till I have a reason to let you in. Just visiting. Wanted to see the sights, take in a show, stuff like that. The facade of boredom cracks for a brief moment. You what? She leans back and calls to someone out of sight. It's a bloke here who wants to be a tourist. First you hear a loud laughter, then a voice calls back. Is that a luchador mask? Tell him he's dreaming. Turns back to you. Unlikely, mate. How much would it cost for you to let me in? Entry's free, as long as you've got a pass. She gives you a puzzled look. Then something dawns on her and she scowls. Oh, you mean like a bribe? Yeah, half your luck, mate. I'm not getting executed for an extra few rounds at the ingot. Screw off. Looking to waste more of my time. Joke's on you, mate. I've got nothing better to do today. So, what brings you back to Kalgoorlie? What do you mean, contribute significantly to the city? You tell me. You have a valuable skill that we don't have in spades already. Like, deep insights into the human soul. Are you a natural salesman, or maybe an egghead? In other words, are you going to make it worth our while to let you in? If any of that sounds good to you, maybe consider swinging past Lake Deborah for your noggin, and Southern Cross for you nerdy types. Porta's good for trade. You gotta sell an arm and a leg to get that Ngama fella to even see the place. Or if your cognitive and social skills are lackluster, you could always work as a merc and undermine some of our enemies. If you can't contribute, don't bother. We've got mouths to feed. We've only got so many resources to go round. She gives you a stare. You're hard up. You might try Meriden to the west. Here they're accepting refugees. Tell me more about Kalgoorlie's enemies. The enemy of my enemy is my blah blah blah. She counts off 3 entries on her fingers. First, Southern Cross. They've got the device, which is basically a death ray. We want it inoperable. Figure it out. Second, Corda. Their agricultural expert, Dejet. She needs to give our city some love. Teach us what she knows. And third, Lake Deborah. Brennan's incorruptible. I admire that, but it's a pain in the butt. Replace him with someone else. I don't care how. Got any chance of speaking to Dejet? We need to trade some goods to Ngama. Gotta go. Later. Alright, well, we've got a direction. We'll go speak to Dejet first. I don't think there's any harm in sharing knowledge with Kalgoorlie. I'm not going to sabotage Southern Cross. And Lake Deborah is new. But we'll do the quest with Dejet, and then we'll go to the lake. The terrifying looking koala. Also, that one's massive. Boss drop bear. We're also going to take quite a bit more damage in these fights. Good job, team. I need to get Sean a better weapon. More worth the investment now that he can attack twice per turn. Let's see what Kane sells. +3 hammer. Not what I'm after. How much money do we have? Only 634. Can't afford a nice hunting rifle anyway. But we should hopefully be able to afford Jeweler's Rouge if we can ever find it. Might be somewhere here. Hiya Wanju, you're back. Heard that you've been asked to go to Kalgoorlie. Are you going to go? Wipes her hands on her pants. No idea how you even know about Kalgoorlie, but if you must know, I'm worried that if I leave Korda, my brothers will fight. They get on better when I'm around, and I'll worry for them. I don't think that they would be, only if they can contribute to the city. I don't like these other options, though. Option 4 is not terrible. If you're the only thing keeping them close, then maybe the relationship can't be saved. She purses her lips and looks at the dirt beneath her feet. A line of ants scuttle near her shoe. Well, sadly I've thought the same thing myself, but I never give up hope. She puts a hand on her chest, a determined look in her eyes. As well as caring for my Nguni. My community is so important to me because I'm elder in training, and this is my country. There are things I can do here for my people that I can't do in Kalgoorlie. Yeah, we never found Midjal, so I don't know why. Man, I wish I would have gotten to Alderside sooner. What does the council want you to do? She crosses her arms. Look, a couple of our elders recently passed, so they want me to spend as much time with Auntie Acacia to speed up my learning. But keeping Kalgoorlie happy is important. It's a tough situation. She runs a hand through her wavy hair. Look, even if I did go to Kalgoorlie and teach them what I know, it doesn't guarantee that knowledge will be used with respect. I've heard enough of Kalgoorlie to know they can be heartless at times. It's true. There's no guarantee to anything. We don't see our leadership checks come up very often. There's no way to guarantee anything. That's how life is. You just have to do what's best for you and your people. She chews on her bottom lip. You're right on this one. I can't guarantee anything, but I know I can properly represent Korda, and that has to be enough for me. She looks around her, as though for the last time. Oh well. Looks like I'm going to Kalgoorlie, and I really hope I won't regret it. Thought we could buy stuff from her too. Hey, Mari's back. Who else can we trade with? It was Kane and Karak. I think Ngama as well. Yeah. So I'm curious if we give this stuff to Lily in Southern Cross, if she's going to finish sabotaging the place. I forgot what all she needs. I mean, it could. Let's use this more as an adhesive. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We're just trying to be nice. If it turns out she's going to burn the place down, then so be it. Where is Southern Cross? Oh, right beside us. Hello again. She offers a timid smile. I brought your tools. Wow, 5,000 XP for that. Well, considering how long it took to do. It'll be good to work with my hands again. I've missed it. Alright, to Lake Deborah. Hold it. The voice is loud from an imposing and heavily armed figure just inside the arch. It says welcome all. Ironic. Now slow it down there. The man is staring at you, tense and ready. His weapon also trained on the party. Right. What do you want? His gun is pointed directly at you. Finger on the trigger. Hey, have some trigger discipline, buddy. There's no need for the weapons. We're not looking for a fight. He nods his head towards Mad. Kinda look like you are, mate. The man's dark eyes narrow. He looks ready to attack. Okay. Let's all take it easy. The old man has a long, straggly gray beard, and a face wrinkled as much by the sun as by his beaming smile. She is more serious, watching with caution, but no malice. Okay, let's try this again. I'm Brennan. He gestures towards the woman next to him. And this is Mira. You've already met Jeff and Kai. Now you're not going to make me regret calling off my dogs, right? So, what can we do for you? We just happened to find our way here. No harm meant. See, Kai? Just wanderers like the rest of us. You too, Jeff. Ease up. Fine. He lowers his weapon, his gaze no less intent. Thank you. He addresses your party again. You've come at a very special time, you know. A very special time. Come with us, and you'll see what I mean. Follow Brennan. Right. He closes his eyes for a few seconds, and lets out a long, loud breath. Let's begin. You see an intense focus come over her as she stares at the dry mound. All five are quiet now as they stand, entranced. The gathered crowd is also silent. The only sounds you hear are the soft wind in the trees and the chirping of a few birds. And then, a soft gurgling, slowly rising to the gushing sound of running water as the pool beneath Brennan's feet slowly fills. There's a collective sense of tension being released, as though the entire crowd is exhaling together. You can see the relief on his face as he looks at the water soaking the hem of his robe. And there we go. He pauses to take a few deep breaths, exhausted, but clearly happy. Good work. Yeah, that's good work. He takes another breath then, laughing, says, I'm buggered. He reaches over to adjust a small metal valve. Water bursts from the sprinklers, dousing the crops completely. So, welcome to Lake Deborah. Quite the show you've walked in on, eh? You notice a slight wheeze when he inhales. What do you reckon? You figured that all out by yourself, huh? Didn't have anyone to teach me. I just did what comes naturally. The ceremonial aspects are to keep us from taking water for granted. I'm in touch with this energy, but don't know how to use water. Can you show me? I got a sense of that when we first met. I might be able to show you. He pauses to catch his breath. No chance of that in the state I'm in right now, though. Ask me again later. You pulled water up from the ground. That was amazing. That's how we're fortunate enough to sustain this place. It's a culmination of a lot of time, focus, and hard work within the community. It's also not an end nor a beginning. It's just part of the cycle. And it's something some people refuse to believe in, even after they've seen it. Does this mean you have an unlimited source of water? Huh, unlimited? Not quite, not quite. There's a lot of underground water in this part of the world. Old aquifers that have kept the country alive despite all the crap that's been flung at it. But it's far from unlimited. It's getting harder to reach. The drought means we've needed to pull more often than we used to, and it's getting tougher all the time. He tries to suppress a cough, takes a deep rasping breath, and clears his throat. You're going to have to excuse me. Utterly knackered, so I'll get to the point. We've got a good thing going here with this community. We grow slowly, as we should, and as we need. Right now I need to rest. I'll have you to take some time to get to know what we're about, what we value, and how everyone contributes to the community. I'd say start with Mira, who can point you to the others. She's upstairs, middle level, in the library. I've got a few more questions. He lets out a long, loud breath. You'll just have to wait. I'm exhausted, mate. We can chat later, after you've met the others, yeah? Right. Once you're done, let's see if there's a place for you and yours here with us. Thanks, but we're not looking for a new home. Don't knock it before you've tried it, son. I'm gonna take it easy for a while. Catch you later, alligator. Alright, let's get back over here and check in with Kai and Jeff. Are we, though? Yeah. Let's start with Jeff. Uh-huh. Well, not particularly welcoming. At least he's no longer pointing a gun at you. Good day. I'm Crocodile Dundee. Jeff. Very kind of you not to shoot me. Not yet. What do you do around here? Me and Kai make sure unwelcome guests know they aren't welcome. Have I done something wrong? He lets out an exasperated sigh. What? You want me to be your new best mate? Brennan said I should meet the crew here. Yeah? So you had a chat, or are you planning on making yourselves useful? He grins at Jeff's question, making no attempt to hide it. Wow. You're a miserable jerk, huh? His eyes narrow, but he says nothing. If you want something, spit it out. Otherwise, maybe screw off. Let's talk some other time. Uh-huh. Good day. He says it flatly, without a hint of friendliness. It could be the least good anyone's ever wished someone's day. Good day. Uh-huh. So, what do you want? Bye. Yeah, see ya. Well, I try to be amicable. Some peas. Some wheat. You start getting used to seeing water used for decoration? This must be the cleanest water you've ever seen. Even the creepers are lush and beautiful. There's more to life than barcodes. Alright, I'm gonna call it here, and next time we'll continue exploring Lake Deborah. And go from there. But for now, thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next one.